Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point. In the last episode we defended Synedrian and their mist repellers, and then we did some stealing for the Pure, and we learned just how hard stealing missions are. We're on our way up here to do some of these missions. I'm actually going to we can't really trade on the way because we don't have any tech to trade, so yeah, let's just move the team in. The team is a little bit tired, but in 20-something hours, let's go to our personnel. In 20-something hours, we should be in a pretty good place. When I say that, I mean that we have this being repaired. 16 hours. 16 hours left.
Research complete.
Hatching Sentinel research is finished. New Jericho is up next. Ooh. Yeah, let's just add more things onto our list of research. We've got 3 research stations already, so it's going pretty well for us. It's just, you know, we're getting shot and beaten up. Exploration site, nothing found. I'm not going to do this just yet. I might come back and do it once we've got the place ready to rest at.
New Jericho was one man's vision, and everything depended on that one man. Before the war, Tobias West had been a billionaire, an elusive, controversial businessman who denounced war even as he profited from it. When the world fell, his empire began to rise. Some said he was a genius, a man of principle, dedicated to equality and merit, fighting to preserve the core of human freedom, our will. They said he had a plan, that he could lead us to victory. Others called him a dictator, a megalomaniac, fearful of infection and obsessed with purity. They said he was willing to do anything to win, no matter the cost. The Phoenix Project needed allies. New Jericho could help us turn the tide, but it all depended on one man.
Can you imagine Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or hell, Bill Gates becoming a military dictator? I really can't. Let's explore this site. Let's see what we've got.
Research complete.
Hey, the human population census is done. Right, in terms of things, that tells us like how close we are to losing the game. When it gets down to 20% population, we're going to die horribly. So we want to pick these now based on what's actually going to give us some benefit. Knowing how to make Synedrian armor is good. Nuclear fusion technology is good. Pandoran colonies is great for getting resources. And yeah, I think Pandoran Evolution. I mean, the autopsy is going to allow us to do other things, so we're going to push on with the order that I've already got set up. But it's so tempting to move things around, just because they're going to open up other options. An abandoned haven. No hostile forces are being detected, but there's probably some resources we can find here. We've got lots of materials and we got some food. That's really good for us. How long until the living quarters are done? 6 hours. That's also really good for us. There's no healing here, so we'll need to go elsewhere for that. But with this many materials, we're almost at the point where we can start manufacturing Helios, which would be pretty huge for us. Ooh. And we can potentially get a toy. Getting one of these early on, and yeah, this could be really, really big for us. We can only recover items that our soldiers have, but I mean, we're definitely going to have this. Now, there's almost going to wow, we have started right next to the vehicle. I wonder if this has been reworked. I think this might have been reworked. Okay, we can't fit everyone inside. I think we can only fit 4 in. So the question is, who do we put in? We put in Hilda, because Hilda is injured, is the polite way of saying it. Yeah, we're definitely getting this vehicle moving. So let's see, we saw one right the way down the end, and this guy has a gun, so really we want to kill him straight off if we can.
My turn.
You're semi-mobile. Not as mobile as the assault. Felix is a good choice for leaving out.
Moving in quick.
I think what I want to do is I want to move the vehicle forwards a little bit and then load other people into the back. Ooh, that's not good.
What's our plan?
Because these will be able to step out, do a quick aim sniper shot. I like that. So snipers can go in. We might need to like spin the vehicle around to do it properly. But that's fine. And
Standing by.
Elkie, I think we're going to need to put in as well, just because you're a bit slower than everyone else. So let's see if we can take one of these out. Yeah, we're just seeing more down the line, that's fine. There's going to be plenty more that we see before the day is done. So even shooting him straight in the carapace, he should just die. But we'll aim a little bit, yeah, like that. And Maria, what are we going to do with you? I think we'll actually bring you over this side.
Sprinting to position.
I think that's going to be okay. Mindfragger appearing at that point is not great for us. Because we're going to be constantly running away from it. This guy isn't alerted, I don't think. We need to move past this guy and then shoot back at him. I think that's going to be the right way to do this. We'll try and keep cover intact where we can. He says driving into the cover. Okay, so that's you gone. Can actually run down here and these guys are not a threat. There's two down here. Yeah, neither of them are a problem. So let's get in. I did say about potentially stepping out and doing quick aim sniping. This is the time when we would do that. So exit vehicle. Quick aim.
Targeting.
It is tempting, but that thing is so far away, it's not really going to be a problem. Yeah, take off his regen torso. And get back inside. Who else have we got inside? Exit. Quick aim. We're targeting this guy because he's actually got a gun. But it makes little difference which we go for. It's tempting to quick aim shoot the other guy as well, but let's not. Felix. You can actually see him to take a shot at him. So you could do 2 shots and then we'll maybe run you up next turn. Although if you miss, you're going to be in trouble. It's pretty accurate. Let's do the other people in the vehicle first. So you can't actually do a shot from in there.
Ready?
You can.
Ish.
Okay, that makes a big difference. Get in.
Ready.
Love it. Okay, you've got to move it now. Move it, move it.
No rest for the wicked.
And this is to
I can do it.
get away and keep away from that thing. I think this is good. This is fine. I could move Elkie on by stepping out and then jumping forwards. And then maybe get picked up next turn. It would let us... Not enough action points to do a jump. We'd have to run forwards.
Be right there.
It will let us potentially do a shot though, if we need to. Really, we're looking to just go straight down Main Street here. This mine fragger is going to be a concern, but not too bad. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to step in and take that mine fragger out. I really don't like it being there. Actually,
No choice but to keep going.
from here you can't sit. From here you can. So if we back this up 2 spaces. And then 1 space the other direction. Then we can get Hilda out. Hilda can take a shot at it. And that might be enough for it, because this is quite an accurate gun. Okay, good. That was a terrible shot, like, oh my word, terrible.
Repositioning.
That was better, but not good by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, get into here. I think what we're really looking at with this chat is just applying as much damage as possible. And I think the rest of the team is stuck inside, so it is what it is. More guys behind us. This guy's at least getting closer.
Acquiring target.
Okay, he's just got regular head, so we're going to take out his evolved pincer. Now he's got no offensive capabilities. We've done it before, we'll do it again. Yeah, we're going to double dash this way.
Pushing on.
We are ending up a little bit in the open. Felix, get inside. And what we're going to do is we're going to cheat and jet jump forwards.
Yes.
So we're keeping everyone roughly in pace. I say
On my
roughly
way.
because Elkie's got another couple of jumps in her. And we can get the van all the way over here. And that way, if we need to get anyone out to do some sniping, we can. I'm not going to bother taking this thing out. It's just going to be a waste of ammo. Could have got everyone out this turn so that they can run and everyone else can come and get in. But again, I don't think it's going to be worthwhile. So Maria can't make it out this turn, but you'll be able to make it out next turn. This is actually really good for us. Just on a number of turns that we're taking. People are going to need to rest after this, but it's not going to have completely exhausted us.
Repositioning.
You know what, I'm just going to get these guys out. There is no need for everyone to get another turn's worth of fatigue. Still running away. Still doing what he can. Well, you can just run out, and you can just run out. So here we go, and we've got ourselves a vehicle.
I've got to be quick.
Awesome, and everyone gets skill points for that. Bit of a run through. We did get some kills, but it was mostly the tank. Hey, and we have another level up or two. Items recovered. An armadillo. Well, this armadillo is gonna go straight to Phoenix Point. I think that's kind of where it has to sit. Little bit of effort to recover stuff, but man, that was really spot on for us. In terms of our team, yeah, we do need to rest. Minus 37 minutes until the living quarters are done. So I'll send the team over there, and they can start resting up. We'll put Mindfragger Autopsy on, and also let's go and do our level ups. So over here, return fire. That is a nice sensible choice. Yeah, we should probably spend the points on that, but I'm going to wait until we get the cross-classing because I think it is going to be pretty huge when we go into being a heavy. Although giving you more speed wouldn't hurt. Let's give you a point of speed. Alki. Or should I say Calypso. Detained Odysseus for a number of years. So as strongman, cautious and healer, we could make you super, super, super accurate with sniper training. And extreme focus will allow us to overwatch with stuff that you really shouldn't be. So when we get Master Marksman, this is when it's really going to come to fruition. But extreme focus will cost us all of the points that we've got left over, and I don't want to do that yet. What I want to do is go into Felix, and Felix can finally cross for the heavy. In fact, is it even worth us doing that? You've already got heavy weapons proficiency. It's giving you extra strength, reduced perception. Reckless will give you more damage and reduced accuracy. I think it's actually going to be better for us to cross you into sniper rather than heavy, because you're not going to be doing any close quarters stuff. Because you've already got heavy, I suppose heavy training would allow us to boom blast with grenade launcher. And high accuracy grenade launcher is kind of a big deal. So yeah. So what are we getting? We are getting quite a lot of heavies and the snipers in our team, which is perfectly fine. Let's very quickly sort out how they look. So that was 10-3. You are 6-10. You're 6-3. You're 3-1, 3-1, 6-1. Yeah. All good. All good. Okay, the energy generator is going to be done in 5 hours. Now, there is actually a bug with Phoenix Point where you don't always get the benefit of the living quarters just as soon as the energy generator comes back on. So we'll have to step back in 5 hours and power it on and off. I want to get a fabrication plant, or maybe 2 being built, but we just don't have the tech because 11 days, 14 hours to build a Helios is just not going to be reasonable. So let's... The Dymus is being finished. I'm going to give it just a moment until that energy generator is done. There we go. Right. So in we go. Power it on, just to make sure. And we're going to give this to Maria because Maria is going to be cross-classing with Sniper as opposed to Felix, who's cross-classing with Heavy. And with higher perception, this is just going to be a better call. Ooh, and we can give you quick aim as well. So you're already a mini sniper, like a tiny sniper. I mean, you're going to sort of be a sniper when we eventually get you there, but you need to work on improving your accuracy. Maybe we'll swap your helmet out for something better. Actually, that's a really good idea. Your helmet does pretty much nothing. Yours does drop your accuracy. So we lose a little bit on our assault, but 4% on an assault is not going to be the worst thing ever. Gaining another 4% on a heavy is going to be pretty big, and we can compound that further with other kit. I really want you to keep your speed. You know what? We'll hold off on the rest for the moment. 8% additional accuracy on a heavy is fine. Right, okay, so you guys are resting up And then we need to go and trade some of our materials for some tech. Hey, stamina ticking up.
Research complete.
And the Arthron autopsy is done. So this is giving us the madness of Alexander Danchev as a mission. While analysing the Arthron exoskeleton biochemistry, we've recovered the notes of Alexander Danchev, a Phoenix scientist who became obsessed with bioengineering an armoured suit made from Arthron-derived chitin. You know, wear the body of your dead enemy kind of thing. He constantly referred to revelations that came from his dreams, and he began to alienate his colleagues with his weird behaviour. Randolph Symes eventually banned him from this line of research. Unfortunately, his madness consumed him, and he fled Phoenix Point with valuable lab equipment. Yeah, began to alienate his colleagues by walking around wearing crab pieces. Danchev's files contain encrypted plans for an expedition to a Pandoran mutation center. Located through his dreams, we can attempt to decipher his files and get the location. And that gives us a specific location, so we should send a squad to investigate. It's a long shot, but given what we know about Pandoran mutations, Danchev may have been onto something. So the Catacombs of Despair, they're not actually that far away. This is worth us sending a team across to do, maybe even before Prisoner of Ice. But definitely after we've done some training, because we're going to need tech in order to... let's reset shotgun tech. We're going to need tech in order to reload our weapons when we fight. Not having a medical base here is obviously meaning we're not healing up, but it would be quite a long distance to travel in order to be able to pick that up. Just having a look around at the potential hires. I think, given we're going to be able to take 2 more on most missions, I think 1 priest and 1 infiltrator just seems like a good way to go.
Research complete.
Okay, Triton autopsy is done. And the other Deimos is complete. Combat shield technology. So yeah, if we get a priest and give them a combat shield and something else, that could be really quite a powerful direction to go. So with the other Deimos, that's going to go on Tartarus, I think. Because it is worth just having the extra accuracy. So no one's really taking extra ammo at the moment, but I think that's fine. We've got enough firepower that it's not really a concern. And there's no one else that's... I suppose we could give you one, but you're going to be busy with your sniper rifles. And eventually you'll have a crystal crossbow to go with. So, yeah, Millie's going to be fine. Millie doesn't need one. The team is nearly fully rested. There we go. Let's send them out trading. We'll stop by this one on the way because it'll give us more places to explore. It's painful, but ouch, that's really painful. Kind of necessary though. That's a reasonable amount to trade. It does take the edge off this, but it makes us really poor again. Do we want it at Phoenix Foxtrot? It's not a bad place to put it, actually. It's far away from the mist, so it's relatively safe. Yeah, okay, we'll get it underway. And in terms of getting materials, we can go here. So yeah, let's swing up through these sites and see what we've got. I'm not forgetting about the gift. we've got 12
This
days
is
for
a
that.
transmission to the world. We are the pure, and our time hiding in the shadows is over. Squads of our chosen warriors are already combing the world in search of resources and technology that will help us defeat the Pandoran threat. A word of warning, don't get in our way. We will show no mercy. We will allow no bargaining. We are the pure!
Alright, it actually becomes a proper threat. It's good to know, but obviously we can ignore that right now. Fun and Games and Killer Clowns exploration site. Our operatives have set down near an old amusement park. The rides are rusted and overgrown with weeds and brush. The landing zone is pretty small, and it will take quite an effort to explore the location around the aircraft. With no sightlines, it can be pretty dangerous too. Additionally, as one of our operatives points out, this is precisely the sort of place best avoided in horror movies. Clear a path and search the funfair. It turns out there are no Pandoran killer clowns in this amusement park, but there's plenty of broken railings and unstable roofs. Recovering the useful bits of machinery is quite hazardous, so we lose some stamina, don't lose any health, but we do get tech and materials, both of which I'm quite grateful for. Reshaping the world. Our operatives have made contact with the Sanhedrian Haven. The citizens are currently engaged in a scheduled debate regarding ethical dimensions of terraforming, in which an extended presentation by a member of the Polyphonic Tendency faction has caused a minor controversy. At the end of the day, the argument remains frustratingly unresolved, and is set aside for the time being so citizens can vote on the issue of the Phoenix Project. The overall result is positive, and they share some of their resources with us. Hey, that's a lot of food to come in. Come over here and trade some of our... This is the wrong place. We'll actually swing down this way and then round to here. We need to go up to that one if we wanted to do the trading properly. So we'll explore this site. The Herald of Woe. Our operatives set down near an abandoned industrial complex. As the Manticore lands, a man comes out of the building and starts waving at our operatives. He introduces himself as Dr. Peter Keene. He looks half-starved and feverish, staring at anyone who comes near with wide eyes. I need you to take it. Take all of it. I need to shed the bonds of the past, the mortal concerns of machines. Take everything, please. I think we'll accept his offer. All the tech and all the materials are amazing. Why are you wasting time? I'm not telling you anything about my past. The past is irrelevant. Only the future matters, and I can't get there while I'm weighed down with all this mortality. The guilt is everywhere. Take it. Take it away. Our operatives accede to Dr. Keene's wishes and retrieve his gathered inventory of resources. Sanhedrian has finished researching our speeders. The dreamers awaken. Fort Dija. Fort Dija is a haven run by New Jericho, which means that normally things are quiet and under control, but right now there's an emergency. A group of soldiers is on a killing spree. It began with strange dreams, voices heard in the night, the local doctor tells our operatives. I could not detect any physiological changes, and there were certainly no signs of infection, but their behaviour simply cannot be explained by PTSD or similar conditions, which we at New Jericho are sadly quite familiar with. It's like something has driven them mad. If we stop these soldiers, New Jericho will undoubtedly be grateful to us. So I'm really happy to do this. We're in a good place to do it. We'll get back all items at the end, so we might even get some guns out of this. Now, as with every time we go up against New Jericho, we want to be disabling the arms of the assaults. We don't know precisely where they're going to be, but if we can kind of like funnel them into here, that would be ideal for us. Getting a sniper in straight away and being able to overwatch this door is actually really good for us.
Let them come.
Now, there could be guys up here, or they could potentially like run up onto the roof, which would suck, but we'll just have to deal with things as we can. I want to find out how much bashing with that Deceptor is going to do in terms of damage. So let's have a look. 87 on that, and the Deceptor is 108. Oh my word, that is a nice solid chunk of damage. Let's move you in
No
here
time
for
to
now.
waste.
We can use a war cry if anyone gets too close. As for the rest of the team, let's scout around the corner with Felix. That's alright. Hilda, you need to sort out your minor medical issue.
I'm on the move.
And
What's our
finally,
plan?
Nyx will
Repositioning.
bring you across to the corner.
Prioritizing speed.
And now we can find out where the enemy soldiers are. Okay, in the center, running out the back. Once we've alerted them, they should start coming towards us. Well, we can certainly wait for them to come through the door with 2 snipers.
Receiving. Loud and clear.
Maybe if we send Felix to here, we can have a look.
Rolling out. Target located.
Okay, they're alerted now. That should hopefully bring them back to the fight. Let's tuck back behind here.
Standing
And
by.
yeah, we can set up more Overwatch. More Overwatch won't hurt us. It might hurt them. Just depends on the order that these guys move through.
Channel open.
If anyone steps out here, it's going to be a very bad day for them. This is all blocked off, so whoever comes this way will have to like come in and round. So I think we're
Ready
not
for
in a
action.
bad place. It's just if someone decides they're going to go up on the roof. Let's actually bring
On my
Elkie
way.
back here for now. That sounds like a mutant or an Anu person. It is.
Nice.
It's a priest.
Problem solved.
All of the Overwatch. A little bit of return fire. That's not too bad. That could have been a lot worse. Okay, first things first, we need to take out his arm.
All I need is a clear shot.
Because if we take out the arm, he won't get any return fire. I'm assuming these guys would have return fire. Let's double check. Yeah, they've got return fire by now. So that's your issue immediately dealt with. We could step round here, shoot this guy a bit. Or we could step in, open the door and get someone to snipe him. Might be a bit better. Yeah, that shooting through your colleague not really gonna
What's our plan?
work for me.
Receiving. Loud and clear.
Ready for action.
Thing is, I don't want Amina
Ready, willing,
to
and able.
have to do that kill. I really wish you would just crouch down. It would
Standing
make
by.
things a lot
Ready
easier.
for action.
Maybe we could step back and take a shot over the top.
I'm prepared.
Well, regardless of which way we go, let's get in and open the door at least.
Heading out.
So quick aim on the puppeteer will take out his leg.
Enemy hit.
We could send Elkie up on top and get them to shout. That's probably really smart. That'll hit 3 of these. So that gives us time
Acquiring
to
target.
take out the puppeteer.
Hostile destroyed.
And if this person moves, they're not going to be able to fight. So we'll do another snipe on this guy.
It's hard to shoot like this.
Just
Enemy
Centimass is
down.
fine. Amos has decided he's going to give some tactical advice, as you can probably hear in the background. Come on, mate, settle down. Now you've got your breakfast. Right. So that leaves us with Maria, who I'm going to bring round here. That'll allow us to be ready to step in
Making
on
haste.
this side.
Channel open.
We can bring Millie in. This door's going to be closed initially, and whoever comes through there isn't going to be able to shoot. So come across like that. And that's going to allow us to bring Hilda in as well.
Sprinting.
Ooh, there's someone just inside. That's alright, they should have been caught by the war cry as well, I hope. Yay, we're getting a gun! Amazing.
My turn.
They're tucking into a corner. First things first, we'll take out this guy's arm. Disable first, and then assault.
Nice.
Damn it! They crippled me.
Sniping at close
Channel
range,
open.
well, it's totally doable.
Moving now.
And then he'll bleed out, really. So, yeah. We could also just send someone in to bash him to death. But bash him with the big gun. It's not worth us picking that up. So what's going on with you? It's probably a bit cheeky to step in and do another war cry, but I think I will. Can't see him, so he can't see. We don't have enough will points. Okay, new plan. We step back a little bit just to make sure we don't get shot.
Receiving. Loud and clear.
Whoever it is, they're going to have to come around to get to us. Let's put one step back in. Felix also just inside. We'll see where this one wants to move. The important thing is we disable their ability to return fire first. And we can't really do that. I suppose we could do it with this, couldn't we? There's probably enough damage on this, but not this turn. Let's let them come in and we'll see
Channel open.
how it goes. They're going up on top. A little bit of damage, but I'm not too worried about that.
Huh?
Oh, Oh, they're just too far away for us to really be able to hammer them. What's the accuracy like on this? I suppose now's as good a time as any to test it, but we've got limited ammo with it, so instead I will try and blast their arm with our other gun. Oh! Dazed them. I would
Standing
really
by.
quite like someone else to come out and help. Yeah, I think it's going to be a double dash out. That's not a terrible shot, actually. Let's do it with the gun we can actually reload. Only a tiny bit of scuffing. Millie's gone and gained a level with that. That's pretty cool.
I had always assumed the Phoenix Project would return one day, even after Symes disappeared. It seems to be the defining pattern of your history. Fall, then rise again. I wonder if this points to an underlying weakness or an underlying strength. I suppose time will have to tell. Time and the choices you make. After all, you are not necessarily defined by what has come before. You can be whatever your will allows you to be. That is the essence of the human experience.
What happened to those soldiers was disturbing.
That is why I did not intervene. We could have stopped those soldiers ourselves easily enough. But I needed you to see, to understand that far more is at stake here than just our ecosystem or our genetic purity. We are being robbed of what makes us human, our will. I fear neither the utopians at Sanhedrin nor those Anu fanatics really understand that. If you can recognize the real nature of the threat, perhaps we can work together on stopping it.
Cool, so we got 350 materials out of that. And it only cost us 4 tech to replace what was... I mean, that was pretty much my worry, was we would be in a position where we were going to run out of tech. We can reverse engineer the Bulldog. I think that's probably worth us queuing that up. And yeah, so that's really not bad. Let's head on to the Catacombs of Despair. Before we actually get in there, though, Millie, you are going to become... What do we call it? We'll call you Hera. The goddess of goddesses. We'll give you the thief. We can't cross-class you yet because we don't have infiltrator tech, but as soon as we can, we will. Now, in terms of diplomacy, Sanhedrin is up to supportive, but until we... I mean, we can pick up more missions for them, but that's not going to be something that I'm keen to do. We are far away from everything that's going on down here, which does obviously fill me with a little bit of concern, but we're not doing badly. I'm almost tempted to get another fabrication plant on the go, actually. It will take us further away from getting Helios, though. You know what, we'll stop by here on the way. The Helios event. Fort Freiheit. Fort Freiheit, of course, being one of the early backer build places. At Fort Freiheit, Dr. Madhuri Nair is preparing to study the effects of an upcoming coronal mass ejection on the Pandorans. Unfortunately, Commander Scott thinks her research is nonsense and is refusing to provide sufficient resources. We could help, but Commander Scott seems like the kind of person who holds a grudge. Well, It doesn't really tell us who Commander Scott is. I'm assuming it might be the Haven leader, but certainly helping with the research seems like a smart thing to do, even if it's going to cost us 20 tech. Yeah, it's the Haven leader. So, the data comes in. Fascinating, Dr. Naya says. There's a noticeable disruption of the Pandoran movement patterns. Even the mist seems to behave differently. But the eruption barely touched the Earth. This was no Carrington event. I guess I'll need to just keep studying these results. Okay, so New Jericho like us more, and we got some research out of that. It's actually going to be really good if we've got New Jericho havens up and around this neck of the woods. I really quite like the idea of that. We found some kind of Pandoran colony strewn with Arthurian remains. There's an abandoned scarab outside. Go ahead and enter the tunnels. Yeah, we're not really tired or anything. Elkie is a little bit, but that's not a problem. We'll get all items on the battlefield back from this. Let's get in there. Okay, it's a secure the area mission, so we're going to have to kill everything that we come up against. Let's start scouting in. See what we find. Hello, Mr. Triton Strangler. How are we going to get an angle on you? We can sort of see from here, or we can dash a bit further in and get something a bit better. Which has actually just put us too close to be able to do anything worthwhile, so let's bash them instead. Not exactly what I was hoping for. At least we've got some scouting going on there. From here, we should be able to see. We could do a quick aim shot maybe on his back leg. Let's see what the actual angle's like. Yeah, we can make that work with a sniper rifle. We do need a little bit more than just that to help us. You're not going to get close enough. So let's just tuck you out of the way instead. And that means it's going to be down to you, Nix.
Moving now. Targeting. Took one down.
Tuck in just here, and yeah, I think we'll ignore this direction for the moment. Let's bring everyone else along.
Making haste.
So we've got the whole team together.
Moving in quick.
Hello, buddy. Might do some bashing on him. Save some ammo. I mean, he's super fun. He's got a gun. Okay, there's enough of them. We're not just going to run in and start walloping them up close. So let's see what we can do. You've actually got a really good shot on this guy at the back. Guy at the front's not really that much of a threat. Because we've got other people that can and will take him out. Especially if we take out his... Yeah, maybe it'd be better to snipe his pincer.
Gotcha. Ready for action.
So there goes the pincer. A couple of shots in the leg would finish him off. Or the arm to take out the shield. I'm fine with either of those. Okay. That's a smart combination. We could war cry on this guy at the back. In fact, war cry at the start would have been sensible before we did the killing, but you know, hindsight is a wonderful thing like that. He does have a spit ahead, but let's try and keep the shots mostly central. Okay, it's a good start. Someone else can finish him off without too much trouble.
Heading out. Acquiring target.
So we've obviously got that Triton around the corner that we need to worry about. He's got a little pants pistol. It does have 50 damage on it, so it's not something to ignore. If we do a war cry, he'll be able to move and take one shot maybe. And we can certainly set up Overwatch for him as he comes around the corner. So yeah, let's try and do that. We back you behind
Let's do
cover.
this. Standing by.
So we're going to Overwatch to just here.
Ready, willing, and able.
You can Overwatch as well. No point in us doing Overwatch with you. If he somehow makes it this far round, you'll also get it. And that's all we've got. Oh, Warcry. Yeah, gotta remember. So let's let him come to us. Oh, that's cheeky. Paint Chameleons moved him, I think, back to the same place. They're just out of Overwatch range. It's funny in a way. You do have to look at it and laugh. That another Warcry will be a sensible thing, because that's going to catch the front three of these. Plus probably the other guy wherever he is.
Zooming in.
Can we get the shield gun on this guy? Maybe. Lovely hit. Yeah, I think probably just trying to keep on the head where possible. Most of those shots missed. That's terrible. Don't care about the one at the back. Only really
It's
care
hard to
about
shoot like this.
the guys in front.
Got lucky.
Didn't exactly hit where we wanted.
What?
Oh my word!
Not a kill.
Oh, through the tiniest of gaps. Right, well, we're gonna be overwatching as much as
I
possible.
mustn't blink.
You can actually see this guy.
Ready to fire.
So let's try and take him out. Elky. Overwatch for whatever comes round here. Because you've already done your war cry. The one at the front is pretty much guaranteed to go down, but is also the least threatening of them.
Acquiring target.
The one behind we just don't have an angle on to do what I want. Fine, we'll just shoot this guy in the head, get him gone.
That was a kill.
So they are starting to get panic, but still got a long way to go.
Ready to engage.
Really, we're hoping to get this pincer gone. I just don't think it's gonna happen.
Couldn't connect the shot.
Alright, this is gonna be painful.
I'm on Overwatch.
Maybe grenades would have been a better option.
Not a kill.
Ooh, so close. Ow.
That doesn't feel right.
Painful, but we're not dead. Sorry, Felix. We may not be dead, but your arm pretty much is.
Huh?
Go ahead and bash this guy. Just to save on the ammo. So we know that there's 2 left around here. I'm going to get
I'll be okay.
Elky to recover this turn. Let's have a bit of a scout forwards, I think.
Be right there.
Okay, what have you got? You've only got an arm.
On my way.
So we can actually pull back quite nicely and plink at this guy.
Repositioning.
Or set up like an Overwatch wall and let them come in.
Moving now. Acquiring target.
The shot's great. All right. Okay. This is why quick aim with a laser is
Ready to fire.
really good, because this is going to be just accurate.
Steady.
So it's just the one guy right at the back that we need to worry about now.
Receiving. Loud and clear.
We could probably get quite a bit closer. I say just the one guy. There might be others, of course, but he's the one that we know about. Yeah, we can pull you up now. Don't want to get too far in though. And Felix, you're not going to be much help, so I might just evac you. Here he comes with his gun. And there he goes. Okay, he wasn't the only one.
Ready for action.
That's the edge of the map. That's why the fog of war isn't extending any further. I was curious as to what was going on there.
Rolling out.
There you go, Felix. No point in us risking you when you can't fight. Although we could use Felix as a scout, but that's still unnecessarily risky, I would say. Okay. Ah, there is someone over there. Well, they're gonna make their way round. They've got a spit ahead, so we do need to watch out a little bit. We can easily set up an Overwatch wall for them. This guy, however, has a gun, so he is a more immediate problem. Luckily, he's also easy to hit.
Hostile neutralized.
So there he goes. And that means it's just you with your spit head. Let's Overwatch. And Overwatch.
I'm on Overwatch.
Don't think we can quite get anyone else. Or maybe one more. Overwatch.
Covering.
Shot went wide.
Oh, right in his leg. And that finishes him off. Ooh, so close, Hilda. So close. Maria has made it to level 5 though, and there's more skill points for everyone. Alexander Downchev was certainly here, but he must have left in a hurry. There are abandoned items in a chamber, including a remarkable armoured suit. It's actually a mutated living organism, bioengineered using some unknown technology. It still seems alive and functional. So we'll take that. Not only have we recovered the living armour, but we found another location that Danchev might have visited. It cost us quite a bit, but that was worth it to get an entire bit of armour. Let's very quickly go in and do Nix's level up. So ready for action, reloading and inventory actions don't cost anything. That's huge. Master Marksman is probably better for us. I want all of these. So many things that we want. But we'll get Master Marksman for now. Actually, we can afford it. We can afford it. It's just it's going to be taking away from everyone else. Maybe we'll get extreme focus and we'll just go on a couple of missions to get ready for action. It will take a lot for us to max out our team, that's for certain. So these give stealth and accuracy and armor. It's a pretty big step forwards. You know what, for now, let's just give you the entire kit. It's going to improve your accuracy in addition to Master Marksman. With quick aim as well, your a mini sniper. I like it. I like it a lot. And unfortunately, we're out of time for this episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Phoenix Point. See you soon.